Hello and welcome to the World of WWE podcast. I am Ant, and after I feel like playing the I'm back Eric Bischoff again because you have not been with us and you have been missed.
I know I've been around in spirit. What's up, guys? Carlos here.
Yes, you have been in spirit. We definitely have been mentioning you on the show. If you haven't checked them out, check it out in the archives that are in our channel. But
by the way, Roman Reigns, if you hear this, get well soon, brother.
Yes, get well soon, Roman Reigns. Yeah, there's a lot of people like talking about, but I think he hasn't. Obviously, he wouldn't.
No, he does. Apparently, he's actually really sick.
Okay. Well, yes.
Like he's it's like really bad.
Yes, get well, Roman. We wish you well. But today,
you think they're gonna strip him of the title? Like hopefully they don't, because look at what they did with Brock a couple years ago. Like he was Universal Champion for a while and he didn't even defend it barely. He was barely even at work.
Well, maybe we'll find out on SmackDown what they're gonna do with it.
Yeah, hopefully soon he'll.
We'll see. Well, tonight we are covering Monday Night Raw from January 3rd, 2022. They're in South Carolina, and it's pretty much the aftermath of WWE Day One, which, Carlos, we didn't get to really talk, but just give me your quick, did you enjoy the pay-per-view?
It's like, sorry. So, my mood was, pissed off starting 6 p.m. once I heard about Roman Reigns getting COVID. My mood was already down. But the tag team matches were great. 10 out of 10. Both tag team matches were freaking awesome. Loved the tag team matches. Both were matches of the night. The Liv Morgan match and Becky Lynch kind of got me pissed off because I feel like Liv should have won. But I was happy that the match was ended clean. I think Becky did try to cheat, but she didn't cheat. She she tried to though. I saw she was trying to get her feet on the rope, but she still won. I give her a props there. The main event was awesome. The ending wasn't what I wanted. I feel like Brock didn't need the win.
Yeah.
He didn't really need it. And I'm not really a fan of Brock. You guys know. I've expressed that multiple times. But I feel like somebody else should have won the match. But now I'm kind of getting an idea what's gonna happen. What their plan is going forward. To WrestleMania.
Here's what we're going to do. We're going to save that intrigue for later. So if you guys want to hear Carlos's thoughts on what he thinks is going to happen on the road to WrestleMania, stay tuned.
And one more thing, though. I don't know if you caught this. Wasn't there supposed to be an Intercontinental Championship match?
Yeah, I did catch that. I did mention that in our recap video, which will be.
I don't know if they said it was for Day One, but I know they did have a championship contender match for that.
Well, I did see it was on the card. It's a Shinsuke Nakamura versus Sami Zayn, and they advertised it. So I don't know.
But the show was good overall, though. Honestly, just I think a lot of wind was taken out of me once I heard about Roman getting COVID.
Yeah. Well. Again, we're sorry, Roman. We hope you get well soon. So, yes, Raw is in South Carolina, and we start out, the lights go out, and they come back on, and Paul Heyman is in the ring. And he introduces his client, the reigning, defending Brock Lesnar. And Brock comes down, and I will tell you, I really do like this new Brock, though. It's reminding me of him in 2002, 2003, where he's smiling and taking pictures with fans and being more down to earth. So I do like that. Brock comes down, he puts steps inside the ring, and he stands on it, kind of like a podium. He says hi to Roman Reigns, and he says he's a real champion, and he thanks Paul Heyman for advocating for him. Paul then goes over the different men in the match and said that Seth Rollins' wife will leave him if he can't beat Brock Lesnar, which people have said it's kind of funny because Seth Rollins did beat Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania, so I don't know. Okay. Then Kevin Owens will lose. There's a tribal chief who is vulnerable. He goes, Paul says, 1 week without me, and Roman Reigns gets COVID, which was
It was actually 2 weeks, but.
2 weeks, sorry. He
No,
talked
no,
about.
he did say 1 week, but I'm just
Uh,
correcting Paul.
oh,
I'm
okay, okay,
correcting
okay,
Paul, kind of, yeah.
okay, good. I wanted to make sure that I got everything down correct. Okay,
You were right, though.
cool. Thank you, man. Yeah, Paul's on like some kind of acid because he did not realize that he was there when Seth Rollins beat Brock Lesnar. Like you were in his corner. Um, but okay. He then talks about Bobby Lashley and says Bobby and Brock never met. They never met backstage. He talks about how he and Paul Heyman talks about Bobby Lashley spearing Brock Lesnar through the railing, the guard railing at day one. Lesnar nailing an F5 on everybody but Bobby Lashley, and Bobby Lashley applying the Hurt Lock on Brock Lesnar. And he says that Bobby Lashley attacked from behind, and Bobby is a wannabe Lesnar. He says Big E is all that and more. They have respect and admiration for him, but he will lose to Brock Lesnar if he wins the Fatal 4-Way tonight. So a lot of stuff from Paul, but I do like this build up for if it would be Lashley to win. So far, the build up is good. What did you think?
The promo was good. That was a pretty good way to start off the show. I actually missed that. I actually missed the beginning, but I the next day I looked it up on YouTube, so I did see it. It was cool. I was seeing a lot of things, like people were saying that they used to do that stuff in ECW, like the lights would go off and like somebody would show up and then like it would be like Taz or somebody, like they would do that a lot back then.
Yeah, they did do that. Yeah, I didn't think of that. That's probably why they did that then.
Like I was like reading through the comments and they were like, "Oh, that they used to do that back in the days, like in ECW and stuff."
Yeah, they would.
I was like, "Oh wow!" And then the promo was good. I like they were like taking a lot of shots at Roman and on everybody. What caught my eye was like they didn't say nothing really bad about Big E. They like, Big E. I've been seeing a lot of things lately, like people saying Big E was a bad champion. He was too goofy. This that. Yeah. I didn't think he was a bad champion. I think maybe people just were mad that he lost it so quick.
Yeah,
I think they were more expecting him to be like a heel. I do agree though. I feel like it would have meant more for him if he would have like turned on the New Day first and then like won the belt.
I think that
think about it, like a man, like he used to throw pancakes around. He used to like talk about cereal, like you think he? I don't know. There's like a lot of sides to that story.
Yeah, So you think? Here's what I think. I think that Big E is a great champion when he was champion, but I do feel like he didn't have enough time, and a lot of the people he fought were kind of just thrown at him, and the storylines were kind of rushed. So I don't think he really got a proper time to really showcase. So if he does win it again later on in the year, I think he'll have more of a reign.
Yeah, hopefully. Another thing, I feel like a lot of he's not the best wrestler. And like the people that they gave him to like fight were like way better wrestlers than him.
Yeah, I agree. I think Big E is
like the people that he was fighting, like defending his title against, like were better wrestlers. He's a big guy, he does like big guy things, but like the people that they were feeding him were like better wrestlers, I feel like, than him.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I think he's a good wrestler, but I don't know, man. I don't know where to think. But anyways,
what were the original plans before they added Brock to the match?
I heard this recently, to be honest, and you'll be happy about this. Supposedly the plan was for Seth Rollins to win the title.
Seth?
Yeah.
I've been hearing Big E to retain. I've been like hearing that. So I don't know.
You have to look on according to WrestlingHeadlines.com. I call it lordsofpain.net. It says that Seth Rollins is supposed to win the title.
Wow, that's
so you could have won.
That's really messed up.
Yeah.
That's really wow.
Yeah, so that's what's going on. And
so they just took that moment away from him because Brock says so.
I don't know.
Apparently it's in his contract though that he gets what he wants. Like he comes for a championship match. That's it.
pretty much. Well, we'll see what's happening. I mean, we do know he will be at the Royal Rumble defending the title, so we will see.
I want Seth and KO to take the belts from RK Bro.
Ooh, well, we'll get there. Hang on.
They kind of remind me like a Stone Cold and Triple H.
Yeah, the two-man power trip. So,
like, imagine that. Like, they're two main event stars. And then imagine like them as tag team. That would be they're good chemistry too. They're like, I don't know. I like it.
yeah, they're good. They're good together. Well, we'll get there. So, next we have the WWE Raw Tag Team Champions, RK Bro, taking on Alpha Academy, and there's some shenanigans going on backstage where Randy just tells Riddle to listen to him. A lot of good moves going on. Otis nailing a really cool belly-to-belly suplex. Chad Gable with a cool tiger suplex. Gable attacks Randy Orton, and then Otis nails a power slam on Riddle to get the win. So Alpha Academy defeated RK Bro. Maybe they're going to fight at the Royal Rumble. But what do you think of this win? Think of Alpha Academy. And Otis is very strong and powerful in this moment here, just kicking Riddle's ass. So what do you think of this?
Alpha Academy is good. I feel like they're giving Chad Gable a lot more time and stuff. And yeah, they're a good team. RK Bro is it. They're really good.
Yeah, I think they're good too as a team. I don't know why they made them lose, but I think it's probably because they'll probably fight each other at the Royal Rumble, and maybe that
They've
is
been
why.
winning. They can't win every time. They can't win all their matches. They gotta like build up teams too.
No, I get it, but that's I think what they're gonna do. They're probably gonna lead it to the Royal Rumble. But I thought it was a decent match. I like Otis. He is good, and Chad Gable is great too, and RK Bro speak for themselves. So yeah, I thought it was a good match too. Then we have a match that you can tell people in the audience really do not care about. I mean, before we get there, Lashley's backstage. He says Brock Lesnar fears him. We then see Omas where he puts his big old hand on the interviewer's face, kind of like what Andre the Giant did a long time ago in 1988. Really not much to talk about there. We then have the 24/7 championship on the line in a mixed tag match, a rematch from last week. The 24/7 champion Dana Brooke and her new friend Reggie taking on Tamina and R-Truth. And this is a pretty quick one. Tamina punches, or not R-Truth. Oh my god, I wrote R-Truth, but it was Akira Tozawa. Sorry. Tamina, I'm just used to R-Truth like being in these like matches. So Tamina punches Akira pretty much, and then Reggie lands a somersault splash to get the win. The fans were not into this. I saw a lot of people looking very bored, and there's really no point to this, in my opinion. But what did you think?
What the AJ Styles and Omas?
No.
I'm
No.
a little. I was thinking about something else.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because this is how boring the match is. We're talking about the 24/7 mixed tag match.
Oh no. I didn't care about that.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, moving on. The Raw Women's Tag Team Champions, big time Becky Lynch, comes down to the ring. She says that all of the women's New Year's resolutions are to win the women's championship, but they cannot beat me. Becky says she's become a work of art. She compares herself to a Van Gogh painting. She says, I make you feel like good art does. And she's going to tell us the truth. Our resolutions won't happen. Look at Liv. She broke a promise to herself and all of us. That's when Liv Morgan comes out. She calls Becky Lynch.
Yeah, she got a new theme song, by the way.
Yeah,
I think it was just like it was just made faster.
yeah, it was
That's
like
it.
it was a little good remix. Very cool. Good pick on that one. So she calls Becky delusional. Liv says you know how close I was to winning the title, and Liv really was close. She was this close from winning it. And then Becky says, you will win the title when I retire. That's when the EST comes out, Bianca Belair. And she tells Big Becky that you might be champion, but you are not the EST. She doesn't trust Becky. And she tells Becky, you and I both know that I can throw you around. She says that she took a dewdrop detour, but now the EST of WWE is back in line for the title shot. And Liv tells Bianca Belair that, she pretty much needs to get in the back of the line. Becky says, figure it out one-on-one. She tells the two of them to leave, but they end up tossing her out of the ring. That's when Bianca and Liv attack each other. Bianca goes for a KOD, but Becky Lynch runs in and nails a manhandle slam and walks off, raising her title. So, what do you think of this situation going on, and who do you think deserves a title shot more, Liv or Bianca?
First thing, the Becky's promo was fucking fantastic. Probably the best one since she's been back. I like it was like this quote that she said. She was like that they should set up a group or something, like a complaining group, or I forgot what she said.
She said like they need, yeah, like she's like a painting. She's like a work of art.
No, she said that Becky and Liv and Bianca should set up a group. Well, I forgot what she said.
Oh yeah, it was like a group of like losers or like something like that.
Yeah, something like that. That was pretty funny. What else? The promo was really good. I like the way that they just started fighting.
Yeah.
Bianca and Liv, like they just started beating the shit out of each other. That was pretty cool. What else? Yeah.
So who do you think?
But one thing though, why the hell are they putting Liv? She just lost twice already in a row. Why she's getting another title shot?
I think because she became so well. First of all, wait, don't hold your horses because we're gonna find out. She doesn't necessarily have a title shot yet. We'll get there later, but
she's trying to get another title shot. She already lost twice. I mean, like give other people opportunities, you know.
I hear your case. I hear you. All right. Next, we go backstage. Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins. They pretty much make a plan, and they are happy because they can trust each other. So you really like this duo, you said.
Yeah.
And I do too. Good segments. And then we have the Women's Tag Team Championships. Of course, one of my favorites. The champions, Queen Zelina, and the most beautiful woman in WWE, Carmella, defending.
I'm kind of more a fan of Carmella these days for some reason.
Queen Zelina is mine. Against Rhea Ripley and Nikki, almost a superhero. Another pretty.
I think she got a new team too.
Who?
Queen Zelina.
Yeah, she does. It's like updated. It's kind of like more like regal sounding. Yeah. So it was a pretty quick match. Pretty much, Rhea Ripley lands a long time standing suplex. Queen Zelina locks in a nice sleeper hold, and she ends up rolling Nikki to retain the Women's Tag Team Championships. How do you like the champions so far, their reign, and what do you think is going to happen with Nikki and Rhea? I feel like the two of them are going to break up pretty soon.
Their reign isn't the best because I kind of like don't care.
Yeah.
But it's not their fault at all.
Yeah.
But you know, I don't know. I feel like they should get rid of those women's tag team championships. It's like they're not really, to me. They don't really mean anything anymore. The last time I think they meant something to me was when Sasha and Bayley had it.
What was I saying? I was thinking about it. Yes, but true. But here's what I will say: I do like Queen Zelina and Carmella because I do feel like the women's tag team title.
No. I like them as a team. It's just their reign isn't the greatest.
I hear you, but I do think it could be because whenever there's a heel tag team as the women's champions, those reigns are the best ones. So the last Nikki and Rhea, no one really cared. But before them, it wasn't like Nia and Shayna, and people cared a bit more. But anyways, we're getting ahead of ourselves. So yes, okay, cool. Next up, Johnny Knoxville talks about how he's going to be in the Royal Rumble match, which I'm excited because I grew up watching Jackass, so it will be funny seeing him in the Royal Rumble match. Next, we have the Street Profits taking on Apollo Crews and Commander Aziz. Angela Dawkins. I was trying to figure out what I wrote there. Angela Dawkins nails a spinning elbow to Apollo Crews, and lands a silencer. Dawkins sends Commander Aziz into the post, and that's when Montez Ford nails a frog splash, a huge one, to get the win. Just a kind of match to put the Street Profits out there. You thought they were going to turn heel, but I do like.
I did.
I was happy to see everything go out. I do like the Street Profits, so more power to them. Fun fact: Bianca Belair actually designed their attire for Day One and Raw. So cool fact.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, because she does her own attire.
Oh yeah, I know that. I didn't know she did it for them.
Yes. Next, Dewdrop is backstage, and she's with Sonya Deville, and she demands a title shot. So Sonya says, next week on Raw, it's going to be Liv Morgan versus Bianca Belair versus Dewdrop, and the winner will take on Becky Lynch for the Raw Women's title at the Royal Rumble. So who do you think is going to win this one?
Again, what has Dewdrop done? She lost to Bianca 3 weeks in a row. I'm telling you, like, what the hell are they doing? Like, oh my God, I can't. I hope Bianca wins.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah. No, I mean, I hope Bianca or Liv wins. I don't care, but
I want to see Liv.
Yeah, I like them both, but I will either Bianca or Liv. I'll be happy.
One more match between the two, and then I'll be good. Okay. Next, we have the WWE US Championship on the line. The champion Damian Priest defending against Dolph Ziggler, but here is a stipulation: if Damian Priest gets disqualified, he will lose the title. So, Dolph Ziggler lands a really cool tornado DDT on the outside of the ring. Dolph nails a famouser. He gets 2 count. Damian Priest attacks Robert Roode, and then he goes to hit Dolph Ziggler with a chair, but he ends up hitting Roode, and then Dolph Ziggler lands a zigzag, but a 2 count, and then Priest hits a reckoning to retain the title. So, what do you think of the match and Damian Priest at this point?
Match is good. I think they're kind of ruining Damian Priest with this like getting angry thing. Mm-hmm. Like it's kind of corny already. Mm-hmm. But yeah, the match was good. I'm glad that he retained.
Yeah, it was okay to see Damian Priest. I like him. The storyline kind of is getting a little old, but speaking of old, Vince McMahon is backstage with Austin Theory. Speaking of old, he says that I'm going hard. It says that it was really good that he attacked Finn Balor backstage, and he announces that Austin Theory will be in the Royal Rumble match. So that's good. What do you think of Austin Theory?
I can't.
Oh, that made you laugh there.
Yeah, well, speaking of old, but yeah, Austin Theory's good. I like how Vince has him like as his little like his like pet or some like star pupil. I don't know what are they having him as, but like the teacher's pet. That's what I meant.
I wonder how much fucking pot they have to give Vince McMahon to stay awake during this.
Oh my God.
Okay, so next, another good moment for me, seeing Maryse and Miz come out.
You love them, don't you? This man.
I have liked her since I was in high school, so yes.
Maryse is pretty hot, can't lie.
So Miz says that they are outraged. He finds it amazing that he's the only 2-time Grand Slam champion. He has surpassed everyone, and that he had to even fight Edge. He thinks it's a joke. He says Edge had a look of despair, and Edge was looking for his wife.
Then Maryse says, if that's what's here right now, I'll punch her in the face. And then boom, and then her theme song comes out, and then she punks out.
Well, fucking Carlos is excited about that. Okay, so here's what happened.
When I had to say that, I had to.
Here's what happened.
That is what happened. She said, if that girl was here right now, I'll punch her in the face. And then she comes out, she chickens out.
Because Edge was in there.
What the? Don't watch. Oh my God, this guy. He don't try not to defend her. Don't try to defend her. She chickened out. She shit her pants.
Listen,
she had the Miz right there to protect her. If anything, she could have still. Why she talking all that shit? And then when she comes out,
she's saving it for the Rumble.
And then she got pissed when Miz made the match. Like, you don't want to wrestle. You're scared.
Here's the thing that I know about Mary. She is one of the longest reigning Divas champion. And
the last time they had her in a mixed tag team match, she barely even punched, and did anything.
Well, actually, the last time she was in a mixed tag match, she beat Brie Bella and Daniel Bryan at Hell in a Cell. So, and she's the one that pinned.
Oh, okay. I forgot about that. I skipped that one. But she did wrestle though. She did fight.
Yeah, it was at Hell in a Cell. It was her.
But she was fighting though. Like she got in the ring and like
Yeah, she's the one that got the win. She pinned Brie Bella to win.
I mean, Brie just had a baby.
Yeah, but so did she.
This guy.
anyways, so the fucking Beth Phoenix comes out looking like a fucking mullet, like
I know, yeah. She looked hideous. No, I
and
can't.
she did, like you said, Maryse said that she's gonna punch her. Beth comes out and Edge challenges them to a mixed tag match. Miz says yes. Maryse looks upset, and then Beth goes to punch her. She drops to the floor because why?
Yeah. What now?
Why waste your energy? Of course, she's gonna drop to the floor because she has to leave.
Why'd she have to fall like that on her ass?
Because she has to leave the ring, and she has really high.
No, she got scared. She
already had trouble getting into the ring.
I think I even saw a shit stain on her.
Okay, well, I think you got it wrong, my man. Okay, so moving on. Next, we have AJ Styles taking on Omas. And there really was, I mean, it was decent, but Omas just pretty much destroyed AJ, and he hits like a double arm choke slam twice, and I think isn't that what makes he pins AJ to win, right?
Yeah.
So what did you think of that?
Ugh, so draining. Oh, I don't want to talk about it. You can take it.
Oh wait, hang on. I did forget.
So bad.
I did forget. What are your quick thoughts on the match they made for the Rumble?
Oh, I'm excited to see it. Hopefully, like I was saying before, hopefully, like I want to see what Maryse can do.
Okay, early predict. Like, who do you want to win so far, right now?
I think Miz and Maryse should get the win because Edge got the last one.
Can I say something? Okay, shit. I said no. I'm gonna replace what I said because I said on the air that I can't bet. I'm gonna say this out here. I said on the air that I can't bet against Edge, but I'm gonna say on the air again. I can bet on Edge only if Maryse is not in the match. That's a little spoiler for me.
Yeah, I'm going with Miz and Maryse. I went with Miz on the last one and then I lost, so I think I'm gonna get the win on this one.
As far as AJ Styles and Omas, yeah, I really don't care. Omas is gonna do good this year.
I cared. I'm just mad at the outcome.
Yeah, it wasn't really anything. We do find out that Alexa Bliss's journey back to that will start next week, which I'm very excited about. I'm excited.
What do they mean journey? Like her coming back, she's gonna go back to normal, or?
Well, that's what I'm wondering. I'm hoping so because it's like this.
Like, what are they gonna like record her from home, like or in therapy, or oh my god, I don't want to see that. I hopefully they don't like make it like so like cringe. I don't know.
It's gonna be.
I read a comment the other day. They were like, yeah, so Alexa Bliss is back now. Pick up Veer on the way.
That's funny. Pick up Veer. Next up, we have our main event, the Fatal 4-Way for the #1 contendership against Brock Lesnar at the Royal Rumble. Big E, the former champion, taking on Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, and Bobby Lashley with MVP. And Lashley was pretty dominant. He ends up sparing everybody in the match, and he pins Kevin Owens. So Bobby Lashley versus Brock Lesnar is now set for the Royal Rumble for the WWE Championship. What is your prediction for that, and what did you think of the match?
So the match is great. 5 stars. I was just surprised that they ended up fighting in the crowd, like with all like the COVID things and stuff going on. Like I was surprised that they did that. But like it was a really good match. Good way to end the show. And I'm happy. I'm really happy Lashley won because I've been dying to see this match, like Brock Lesnar versus Lashley. But like the ending when Brock was like when he was saying Brock didn't even acknowledge Bobby Lashley. He just said, "Tell Roman Reigns that I'll see him on SmackDown." He didn't even acknowledge Lashley. When he was watching the match, but he didn't say anything like about Lashley winning.
Okay.
Like, do you even know if Roman's gonna why are you gonna say if Roman's to see him on SmackDown if you don't even know if he's gonna be there? Doesn't he have to get tested first?
I think he's saying like I'll see you like on SmackDown down the line.
No, he means this week. Like he'll be on there this week. He's on
drugs.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's got issues.
I know, right? Well, I'm sure they're gonna test Roman on Friday, and then if he's good, he'll go.
So why don't you give us? I mean, these people have been waiting a long time now to hear this, and then we're gonna go. I want to hear your thoughts. What do you have a big thing to tell us? What do you think is going to happen?
So I have 2 predictions.
Okay.
So first thing, this is like I'm gonna go with like the kind of like mad thing that I think they're gonna go with, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
Okay.
So I think it's gonna end up being like Lashley's. I mean, Brock's gonna beat Lashley, and then like whoever wins the Rumble is gonna challenge Lesnar for the title at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
And then Drew's gonna find a way to challenge Roman.
Okay.
But I heard that he might be injured. So this is that was my theory before.
He is injured, Carlos. They announced that he definitely is, and that they were just using that thing as a storyline to write him off.
Okay. All right. So here's my official theory that I came up this week. So what I think what might happen is Brock's gonna fight Lashley, of course, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I think Roman might put himself in the Royal Rumble like they did with Lesnar a couple of years ago. Roman's gonna win it, and then he's gonna challenge Lesnar for the title. And then he's gonna put Lesnar's gonna like fight him for the title, and then Lesnar's gonna be like, I want your title to be on line too. And then they're gonna fight again at Mania, and then they're gonna unify it.
Okay, so you think unification?
That's my theory. That's my like. I feel like that's the way that they're gonna go with this.
Okay, so you think they're gonna unify? That would be interesting if they unify the titles.
But it's just I don't want to see Brock versus Roman again at WrestleMania. Like this, like the third year. It'll be like the third year that they've done it at WrestleMania.
Yeah, I agree. I hear you. Well, I mean this is.
And I think this whole Paul Heyman and Brock thing's just like mind games. Like eventually at WrestleMania or something, like they want to wait for something big to happen. So like Paul's gonna go back to Roman. Yeah, they can't be done yet. Like they literally just got together.
Yeah. No, dude, I hear you. We're gonna see, man. There's gonna be a lot to play out these next couple of weeks leading up to the Royal Rumble. But yes, thank you for tuning in, Carlos. I am so glad that you are back with us. Thank you for checking us out. Remember, you could always listen to us on Spotify, Anchor, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, and Amazon Music. And you can also check us out on Instagram, world.of WWE. And we are also on YouTube, the World of WWE podcast. And this has been a Raw recap. We will see you next week with our next recap. And during the upcoming on Thursday and Friday, you're going to get our official Day One recap video. And then on Friday, you will be getting another kind of secret video type thing. But okay, anyways. We will see y'all then. Goodbye.
See you guys.